Major update on this 1978 Corvette C3. Trying to completely revive it in 60 days. It's going to be a challenge, but it's one that I'm up for. You can see we went from that, if you've seen earlier videos, to that. However, this, well, a beautiful color blue, is not the original color from the factory. If you remember, it's blue on blue, this dark blue with those seats and that interior. You can see the T-tops are white. I had some time early this morning before work, and I'm about to run inside now to get to work, to look at the trim and color plate. So I'm going to open that up here. And you can see it's right there. I'm actually going to pop it up on the screen. And I was a little shocked once I looked that up. First off, don't use ChatGPT to look any of this stuff up because it gets it wrong. There's a lot of great resources, and I'll drop a couple of them in the comments. But I've been thinking this car is white. Or it was originally white, should I say. No, but close. That is a very light blue. It's actually called frost blue. And would you believe there are only 1,960 frost blue Corvettes made in 1978. Unknown how many of them had the 4-speed. So this is a pretty rare car with under 2,000. First of all, with a 4-speed, it's about 3,500, I want to say. Of that 3,500, how many of them had this frost blue? Pretty insane. It explains why I'm seeing the color I am, and you know, it kind of looks outside, it looked whiter than inside under the lighting. But now that I have that information, it's all starting to make sense on why I'm seeing this. Now, why they decided they were going to paint it this dark blue, I have no idea. No idea. But that's it. Frost blue was the original color on this Corvette C3. Decisions. I know to do the interior all new in blue, it's about $7,000. And we know how much paint jobs are these days. That's going to be a pretty penny. So I'm still looking at this as a let's get it shiny, let's get it looking good. But I do think that that is a major selling point for someone who wants to take this car and completely restore it, paint it, get it back to perfect. You'll have an extremely rare car, especially given the low production on the frost blue and the 4-speed transmission. So there you have it. It's dark blue now, but it should be frost blue. And I've got, let me do the math. We're on day 8, so we got 52 more days left to revive it. Going to be doing a lot of work in the evenings. It gets obviously darker earlier now, and you know, here in Florida, to work on anything during the day, unless it's really cold, is brutal. So I'll be in here about 7 o'clock to about 10 o'clock each night working on this. But damn, it's a pretty rare car. Pretty, you know, it'll be a nice car, obviously, once this blue's all buffed up, but that frost blue, we're talking rare color, low production, plus the 4-speed. This is going to be an awesome car for the next person to bring back and have that oh my god moment when they roll it out of their garage the first time with that frost blue paint. It's making me second guess the interior and going black on that. So I'm going to have to, we're going to have to make some decisions on what we want to do with that. But I think it could be a huge selling point to keep it blue. Not quite sure what the plan is going to be there. But exciting stuff. Didn't expect to find that. Obviously, the wheels are not original. Do have some original Corvette wheels that the plan is to put those on there. But you are looking at formerly a frost blue 4-speed 1978 Corvette that's been painted. And even this paint, I mean, you can see it's seen better days, but it is buffing out pretty nice. Quick update, it's Monday. I'm back to work after vacation. I was off all last week, and we're on day 8 of this project tonight. Gonna wash it in the dark under the lights and just get the rest of it clean. I washed this briefly so I could just see what the color was. But I'm gonna, obviously I've got to get up there and clean it. And we're gonna do that tonight and get it in here, dry it off, and continue to buff it and make it look good. Because I don't care who you are, if you pull up to a car show or a swap meet and you see it looking like that, it's not going to catch as many eyes as looking like that. So that's the latest. That's the big update that I've been teasing. Pretty exciting stuff. Frost blue, low production. Add the 4-speed in there, even lower production. This car keeps getting cooler by the day.